you. first thing I want to say is Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to each and every single one of you. I hope that you had an amazing time with your friends, your family, whatever you did, whatever you got up to, you know, and all that mass business made no difference whatsoever, and you managed to celebrate as much as you possibly could. Well, Football Fans Live, we are back with our Football Fans family, which is you guys, and I am so looking forward to this one. Not only am I a Wayne Rooney fan anyway, sorry you Reading fans, but at the end of the day, obviously my team 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 on Saturday in the FA Cup, the third round of the Emirates FA Cup, we are playing Reading. So I'm just sort of hoping that Derby County can have quite a big impact in many different ways. That's as far as I'm going. So it is, of course, Reading at home at the Majesty Stadium. They haven't played at home for almost a month, or around a month, and police cars going past. That's just typical, isn't it? That's just typical. Very loud. That's just typical. It really is. Anyway, let's ignore the police car. It's not for me. It's not for Sarah. So that's fine. Where was I? Both teams obviously right near the bottom. Derby County were flying high. They're on fantastic form. They won 3 of their last 3 games, so you know they're on a roll. And the Royals, Reading, are not too far above them. They're in 21st place at the moment, so the points really do count to both of these teams. So I'm hoping that they will both go for it hell for leather. We'll get plenty of goal malfunction, plenty of goals, maybe even a couple of cards, red, yellow. I'm not fussy. We want tons of action. This is the first time since I think just before Christmas, because you know one thing's happened and other things happened and all the rest of it, and people and games being cancelled, and yeah, but it's just great to be back. And don't forget, after this one we have got Manchester United against Wolverhampton Wanderers, so that should be a cracker as well. But first of all, we are going to concentrate on the Royals against the Rams. Wayne Rooney's men, unfortunately he's not there at the moment, because he's in isolation, but they've got, you know, microphones and earpieces, and he'll be getting messages and instructions, you know, to his sideline assistants, and as soon as he can. So we're about to get underway. The referee's just come onto the pitch, and he's delayed it. He's having a word with it looks like he's having a word with one of the Reading players there, the Reading players. I think he's having a few problems with his earpiece, the referee, so we've got a slight delay. John Busby is the man, not Matt Busby. John Busby is the man in the middle, the referee this afternoon. Let's hope that he has a cracking game. The stadium doesn't look too bad. It looks probably around half full, maybe just under half full. And when it is at full capacity, it can hold nearly just over 24,000. So we're about to get underway. It's going to be Reading that are going to get us underway in this first half. They're going to be shooting from my left to my right hand side, which obviously means Derby are going from right to left. Now, all the Reading players have taken the knee in respect, but none of the Derby County players did there. That was an interesting one, but you know, it happens, and we are underway. So come on, let's do this. We are back. I'll give you a little bit of background on how these teams are both doing. We all know what happened to Derby County. Like I said, they were flying high in the league, and then they got all those points deducted, which put them back on 0, back at the bottom. But since then, they've managed to pick up 10 points, 9 out their last 3. So for Reading, for the Royals, they've won 8, drawn 3 and lost 11, puts them in 21st place on 21 points. As for the Rams, well, they've won 7. We've got a cross into the area there and a good clearance by the central defender for Derby County. They've won 7 and they've drawn 10 so far this season and lost 7. Again, puts them on 10 points. But their form at the moment would actually put them in a playoff position. If you take their last 4 or 5 games, you know, they're on real top form. There's Carroll, the number 9, Andy Carroll, with his nice little ponytail there, who they're looking to sign an extended loan. Back in November, he signed for 2 months, and Reading are hoping to get that extended. I'm hoping that he doesn't. because of Saturday. But saying that, it would be great to see some of these, you know, top class, world class players, England players, playing at Kidderminster Harriers at Agro Stadium on Saturday. There's 𝓤𝓙𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, the Reading manager. And yeah, so they're still struggling. They've had a lot of injuries so far, Reading, but they are slowly but surely getting people back into shape. And of course, like I said, because of the COVID in their camp, they haven't played for nearly a month. So the home fans that are there will be very, very pleased to see their team live at the moment. So this is good. Here come Derby down this left-hand side. So there's a little bit of a background. As we know, we're at the Madejski Stadium, and like I said, it can hold just over 24,000 people. Derby County, Wayne Rooney, Pride Park, and that is quite a big ground for a championship side. That can hold nearly 34,000 fans when at full capacity. So that little attack down that left-hand side by Derby County, unfortunately for them. I don't know how many away fans we've got at the moment, but it's with the goalkeeper of Derby County. I'm sure, being, you know, a bank holiday, they bought a fair few. And they're just being pegged back a little bit by Reading, down that left-hand side, playing it across the back four, giving it back to the goalkeeper. And now they do come forward down this left-hand side, and his first touch lets him down. But luckily, there was somebody on the outside. The number 3 picks it up. He's in line with that penalty area. He goes down. The referee says play on, and he's turned the defender onto the edge of the area. He just needs to cut the ball back, takes a deflection off the Reading defender and goes behind for a corner kick. I expect all the Kidderminster Harriers players and manager and assistants will be in the clubhouse watching it with intent right now. But if you are a Kidderminster Harriers fan and you've just come in, let me know. Come on, Derby County. Nothing against Reading, but I'm just thinking about Saturday. After that, you know, I try and stay as neutral as I can, and I thought it was only fair to wear my Kidderminster Harriers shirt. So it's a corner kick down this near left-hand side to Derby. Can they make an impact within the first 4 minutes of this game? It comes in right-footed, up to the goalkeeper. Oh, goalkeeper Kane punches it, and then it's right-footed clearance down, up over the halfway line, and goes all the way back to the Derby County goalkeeper, who looks like a big banana today. He's all in yellow, but I'm just hoping and praying that he has a great game. Like I said, they're on a great run of form, Wayne Rooney's men, and let's hope it continues today. Guys, down below, yep, you've got the team lineups, you've got the numbers, the shirt numbers, of course, and the formation. So I do believe that both teams are playing with exactly the same formation, so you can see all that down below. Sarah's popped that down there, and of course behind me you've got the heat-seeking screen. I hope, like I said, that everybody, you know, you didn't overdo it on New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve, and you know there wasn't too many sore heads. And here come Derby County on the attack, centre of the park. Now they go out onto that left-hand side again. This is 3 times in the opening couple of minutes they've gone down this near left-hand side. So it looks like that's going to be their main channel of play. Don't forget the transfer window has opened now. And already Bournemouth have made a signing from Manchester United, taking on one of the defenders. But we're going to see a lot of movement, especially from teams like Newcastle, looking to strengthen and get themselves out of that predicament in the Premiership. Into the centre circle, Reading win it back, play it out onto that far left-hand side. Here come Reading now on the attack, 35 yards from goal. Steps forwards, looking for space, can't find it. Derby County closing them down, and that's well won, but it's Reading pick it back up inside the centre circle on the halfway line, played out onto the far left-hand side, bringing it forward now. It's gonna be a good game. Like I said, both teams are desperate for points. And if Derby County can get themselves out of this, you know, it will be the great escape of all great escapes. You can forget about the film, you know, what Derby County, the position that they were in just a few weeks ago, bottom of the league, 0 points, and almost halfway through the season. But you know, there's still a half a season to go. There's still a long way to go. There's a lot of points still to be picked up. And it's with the back four of Reading. A long ball forward. It's out onto that left-hand side. Can he beat the defender to it? The defender and the forward goes down. The forward gets up first, out on the left-hand side. Cheryl, is that our Cheryl Marshall? Mega love, shout out. Yep, let's Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Cheryl. Happy New Year to everybody. I know Nemo's in and Danny was in earlier. Magnus Gamer. Addy Mario. Much love, mega love, shout out to Addy Mario. Great to see you, my friend. I hope you've had a great start to 2022. Nemo, Alex, yep, so Nemo, Alex, Fraser's been in as well. Kermit the Frog, very warm welcome, my friend. Great to see you. Lovely. Well, I hope I've caught up with, and if I haven't, and guys, if you want to join in the chat, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button, wait 1 minute, I do believe it is just 1 minute, and then you'll be able to join in the chat, speak to me, speak to Sarah. Nathan Burney's down, the Englishman for Derby County, the number 2. He's just gone down under a heavy challenge. There was no card given. Let's have a look at that again. Yeah, yeah, it's not a cardable offence. It is going to be a free kick. It's just the forward came down on top of him then. So here we go. He's going to be fine. He's back up onto his feet. So Derby County back to full strength, ready to go again. He shouldn't have to go off, Burn. Shouldn't be taking him off, you know. And Liam Rosner is the man standing in for Wayne Rooney at the moment. But I can see a lot of headphone talk going on. I can see a couple of mobile phones going on the Derby County bench. And I'm sure that it's Wayne Rooney. It's a long throw by Reading into that penalty area. Both teams have had a couple of good chances. Not really troubled the goalkeeper as of yet. But they have managed to get the ball into some dangerous areas early on in this game. Only 9 minutes gone. Still 0-0. We just need those goalkeepers to be tested. The ground looks really, really good. I mean, we've had a really mild winter so far. One of the warmest Christmas, New Year's Eves. And it's a long ball over the top there, down the left-hand side. Here come Reading on the attack. Reading going down that left-hand side. Brings it onto the edge of the area. He's trying to tee up a left-foot shot. Shot comes in. Cleared by the central defender then. Well played by the Derby County central defender. Ah, Shell, wrap up warm, darling. And there's me saying we've had, I think it was the warmest New Year's Eve. And it's a long ball over to the back post by Reading. And it's been put behind for a corner. He had to do something with that because Carl was there waiting. So the first corner for Reading is going to come down this right-hand side. It's a good right-footed cross from the left over to the back post. You could see it where his target was, and it was cleared by Forsyth for the number 3. Good defending there. Vital if he hadn't got to it. Okay, down the right hand side, it's going to be a left footed in swinger. In it comes towards the front post. Good clearance on the front post. Derby County have a chance to get the ball away. Reading win it back. 45 yards from goal. Yeah, New Year's Eve in London was 16, 17 degrees. The warmest in history for a New Year's Eve, and then that was bringing me onto the pitch because the pitch looks in really, really good shape at the moment. You know, the grass looks perfect. You know, the ground's not cut up. The markings look really, really good, especially for this time of the year, halfway through the season, in the middle of winter. And normally, a lot of the grounds are cut up, but this one looks really nice. No. And a good clearance by the Reading goalkeeper downfield. The Kidderminster Harriers team need to be picking holes wherever they can and finding the weaknesses in this Reading team. But I tell you what, I haven't seen a weakness in any part of that Reading team. If anything, they look very, very strong indeed. They do not look like a team that are down in 21st place. But so it's a throw into Reading in line with that penalty spot that out on this near right hand side. Okay, so it's going to be a long throw. That's dangerous. They've got a long throw specialist into the penalty area. Reading again, chested down, and Derby County clear it just on the edge of the area. Here come Derby. He's on his own. It's 2 against 1, but he's on his own. He needs some support. Takes a deflection, and it's gone out for a throw-in to Reading just inside their own half. But yeah, that's not good news for Kidderminster. Reading have got a long throw specialist. Hate those. I mean, they're brilliant to have in a team. Obviously, that you get a throw and it's like having a corner or a free kick, isn't it? So Kidderminster have got to be really, really careful of that. A lot of the possession has been inside that Derby half. So Derby struggling a little bit to get to grips in this opening 12 minutes. They've only had a couple of breaks. 16% has been played inside the Reading half. 43% has been played inside the Derby County half, and the rest has been in the middle of the park. Derby County assistants there having intensive talks amongst themselves, wondering that they're not liking what they're seeing, and neither am I, because Reading are the team on top at this moment in time. Reading with 53% of the possession. Guys, there is a vote. If you haven't casted your vote, it's a little blue box, and all you got to do, if you haven't seen it, just refresh your page and it will appear for you there. And keep them votes coming in. And of course, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and don't forget we've got another game coming up after this one. Huge one in the Premiership, a must win for Manchester United if they're to keep the pressure on those European spots for next year, or next season, end of this year. Here come Derby County down the right hand side for a change, whips it into the penalty area, headed across the face of goal. Nobody there for them. They've got to put players forwards a little bit quicker. Derby County a little bit slow on the attack. That was a good cross from right hand side. And here they go down the right-hand side, so they are mixing up. We've had 3 attacks down the left-hand side. And come on, ref, that's a foul. And it is a foul. It's a free kick. Baba's not happy about that. Baba, stop being a Baba and get on with the game. Derby County have got a free kick. It's about 28 yards from goal. Corner of the penalty area, out on the far right-hand side. So good chance for them. And it was a kick in the back of the heel. So referee got that absolutely right. John Busby. Yes, it sounds like it should have a Sir in front of it, shouldn't it? Sir John Busby, but he's not a Sir. He's not a Sir. Yeah, I just keep thinking of our Matt Busby. Okay, so what can Derby County do with this really dangerous free kick? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the edge of that penalty area. It needs a good delivery, needs a dangerous delivery into the box. Nice little dummy towards front post. Cleared on the edge of the area, still with Derby, playing it backwards. Okay, 28 yards from goal, tries to tee it up, tries to go through 3 defenders, he does. It's out on the left-hand side, looking to get that cross in, takes it to the byline, in towards the penalty area, in comes the shot, that's wild, and it's easily cleared. And another chance is wasted. Well, not another, but the first real chance of the game for them to get a shot on target, Derby County. And the Rams couldn't convert it. He had several chances. It's taking far too long to get the ball into the penalty area. That's the problem with Derby County at this moment in time. They've got to deliver it into the penalty area. Get that killer cross in fast. It's a good ball down the right-hand side towards corner flag. Steps into the penalty area. Out on the right-hand side, he needs somebody to lay it back to. He does. He finds it on the edge of the area. Left-footed long shot. Oh, and he's about 6 yards over the crossbar. And that was Bird. Yep. I tell you what, that nearly hit the bird at the top of the stand. But Derby County starting to pick it up a little bit after that domination in the opening 12 minutes by the home team. He should have done better. He kept his head down, just couldn't get over it, and in the end, about 5-6 yards over the crossbar. Goal kick, downfield, into the Derby County half, onto the halfway line. Derby give it away, and that's a foul from behind. He could pick up a yellow card for this. Is he going to get a yellow card? I'll tell you what, the referee, there's been a few dodgy fouls, and the referee is still resistant to take out his cards, which, it's okay. It's not a bad thing. Good break by Reading down that left-hand side, whipped in towards the back post, and another headed clearance from the back post, and it was that man Cowell waiting on the back again. So another corner down on this near right-hand side. that he's the target man. They're going for him every single time, and of course we know how good a player he is. And that's the problem. And that's the problem Kidderminster Harriers are going to have in 4 or 5 days' time. Sammy, hello Sammy, lovely to see you, darling. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. I know it's gone, but you know we haven't seen her since. So corner kick comes in, left footed, taken by the number 7 towards that back post, and Carroll was the target once again. I tell you what, that will make it easy for Kidderminster, because all they've got to do is just stick, you know, somebody just as tall on Carroll every single time for those crosses, and they'll be able to deal with it, because that's exactly what Derby County are doing at this moment in time, and it's working for them. There were 2 defenders on him then, and he couldn't get anywhere near it. They just blocked him out, sandwiched him out, and that's the way that Kidderminster need to go if he plays on Saturday, which I'm sure he will. Just hoping and praying that Reading will have one eye on this relegation battle that they're in right now. And here come Derby County. And he just strolled offside. It's going to be a free kick to Reading inside their own half, taken right-footed downfield out onto that left-hand side. They're looking to go down that way every single time. That's the plan of action. Go down the left-hand side, whip it across to the back post, and Carroll will be there waiting. And here they go again. He turns the defender on the edge of the penalty area, whips it onto that back post. Carroll's 2 men in between. Goalkeeper dives to his right-hand side, and then it's put wide. It's going to be a throwing out on that far right-hand side. And I tell you what, Carroll got in between the 2 defenders there, headed it down, and that was going in. The goalkeeper diving down to his right-hand side. Fantastic one-handed save. Oh, my goodness me. It was almost 1-0 to the home team. Great cross. And he's the target man. He got in between the 2 defenders. You cannot let somebody of his calibre get in between your 2 central defenders. And he was only 6 yards out. He was only 6 yards out, and the goalkeeper dived down to his right-hand side. One hand on it and just did enough, and then it was cleared. The danger is still on. Okay, it's come across this far side once again for a corner kick. This time, Reading take it short. Laying it back. Chipped over towards that back post again. Who's waiting there? Yep, you got it. Mr. Ponytail himself, Andy Carroll. Cleared downfield by Derby County. Goalkeeper's come about 30 yards out of his goal for Reading there to clear that ball out onto the left-hand side. Picked up by the left winger. Brought infield, across the park. Good switch of play there. Reading, nice neat football. This time down the right-hand side. Again, another change of play. He's their target man every time. It was whipped in from the right-hand side to the left-hand side. Aiming for Carroll. He was trying to make that run behind the defender. And if it had gone an inch over that defender's head, Carroll would have been through on goal. With the right back for Derby County. Derby County have had the moment, but they just, you know, they're being run ragged at this moment in time. I know that Reading have got the, you know, the home advantage. Both teams desperate to get all 3 points. They'll not be happy with a draw here today. And it's a free kick just inside that Derby County half to Derby. Wayne Mooney's men being pegged back somewhat at the moment. It's out onto the far right hand side, but I haven't seen any weakness in Reading whatsoever, and that's worrying for Kidderminster Harriers. Out onto the right hand side, here come Derby County, tries to play it through, well defended, picked up by the fullback. Reading get it clear down the left hand side, still inside their own half. Playing it safe, all the way back to the centre-back. Picks it up. Picked up by the right-back, out on this near right-hand side. Derby County haven't touched the ball for about 3 or 4 minutes now. They need to make some play. Good headed clearance. Every time Derby County get that ball upfield, it comes straight back at them. You know, they can't keep it out of their own half for 30 seconds. Reading, 40 yards from the Derby County goal. Back to the halfway line, still with Reading, out on this right-hand side. Now Derby County have to push them back. But I tell you what, that Reading goalkeeper, he's 30 yards out of his goal the whole time. 30 yards out of his goal the whole time. Because all the ball is being played inside that Derby half. Goes all the way back to the back four of Derby. Derby knock it forward, trying to play it over the top, a long ball. There's nobody there, chase it down. And the goalkeeper for Reading picks it up on the edge of his area. Easy peasy, rolls it out to his left back. Picked up by the left back. It back into the full back. 22 minutes on the clock. Still 0-0. Halfway through this first half. But here come Derby. Again, the final ball was awful. He had plenty of time, plenty of space to the number 7. They gave it straight back to Reading, just inside that centre circle. And that should be an easy ball for the goalkeeper. Yep, and it goes all the way behind. Just having a look at one of these chances now, why we've got that stoppage in play. It was that right-footed cross. And Andy Carroll, oh man. Goalkeeper, that was a world-class save. World-class save. Tell you what, his defenders need to buy him a drink in the bar afterwards, that's for certain. So, throw into Derby inside their own half. Derby County goalkeeper screaming at his defenders right now. He's not happy with them at all. Needs them to pull the socks up. You know, get some tempo into the game and move it forward quicker. Get it up to that midfield. I don't know what Derby's game plan is at the moment, but it's not working. They're skipping, I tell you what, down that left-hand side, they're skipping past that midfield of Derby County's. Reading look in total control of this game. Don't forget, Derby County have won the last 3 games. Last one was 2-1 against Stoke. And next up for Derby County, they will be at home against Sheffield United in the Championship. And it will be an away fixture at Middlesbrough in the Championship for the home side, Reading, here at the Majeski. Derby County inside their own half, just trying to slow it down amongst the back 4 up to that centre midfield area. Brought inside, nice little dummy inside centre circle. He's got time, he's got space out on that right hand side. Here comes Derby County, tries to play the cross in too early there. Could have taken the defender and taken it all the way up to the corner flag. Decides to get the cross in. Gets a deflection. And now they do. They win it back out on the right-hand side. And he slips on the floor. Oh, my goodness me. And I think we've got a free kick. It's gone the other way. And now the referee has given a free kick to Reading. Just on the edge of their own penalty area. Out on the far left-hand side. In line with that 6-yard box. Oh, tell you what, man. You'd think that half of the Derby County players are wearing bloody ice skates right now. Come on. It's Camille. It's the one that went down. The referee gave the free kick the opposite way round. I don't know what the referee was thinking there. The referee so far, you know, we're 25 minutes in, the referee's not had a bad game, but I think he got that decision absolutely incorrect. Cool. Play down that left-hand side. Derby win it back inside their own half with a back 4. Derby are finding a lot of space in that centre circle. But then it's playing it from there up to the final third. That's letting them down every single time. Nice neat 1-2 down this left-hand side. 28 yards from goal. With Derby, they're being pushed back. Well played by Reading, looking very strong in the middle of the park. And that's going to be a free kick. It is a free kick to Derby County out on this near left-hand side. We're about 33 yards from goal. Forsyth went down under a heavy challenge, the number 3 there. But he's back on his feet. He's gonna be all right. Well played by Thompson. Nice little bit of play. And defender had no choice there but to bring down Forsyth. So it's a good chance for them to whip that into the box left-footed. They've got to get people around that penalty area. There's 5 in there waiting. Derby County in the dark blue strip this afternoon. And, of course, the Royals in their white and blue stripes. The 6 waiting on the edge of the area. It needs the perfect delivery. It needs to be placed with precision. Carroll's back there defending as well, just for that height. Over towards the back post, and it comes. Goalkeeper takes it inside his 6-yard box. And another good chance for Derby County against the run of play. And they waste it. Waste it. Far too close to the goalkeeper. Needs to get somebody on that goalkeeper. Block him from coming off of his line. And another Derby County. Wasn't even on the ball then. Slipped over. They need to change their studs. They need longer studs by the looks of things. It's with the back four afterwards. Don't forget, Man United against Wolves coming up after this one. Kick-off at 5:30. Really looking forward to that one. And the schedule for that is already up, apparently. Good stuff. Good work, Sarah. So guys, if it's your first time here on Football Fans Live, a mega love shout out to you and a very warm welcome to the Football Fans Live family. We try and cover as much football as we possibly can, from non-league all the way up to Premiership, to World Cup, to Champions League, all that type of thing. And here come Derby County down that right-hand side. Tries to get in the right-footed cross. It's going to be a throw-in, in line with the 6-yard box, out on the far right-hand side. We've got a Royal down inside his own penalty area. He was nowhere near. The ball was out on the far right-hand side, so he's holding the back of his head. Let's just see what's going on here. The trainers have come on. It's 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, the Englishman. It's only his 3rd appearance in the Championship this season. Hungerford Town 1, Hampton and Richmond 0. There we go. And like I said, guys, if there are 2 games on, like I said, if it's your first time here, we always try and cover 2 live games at the same time. But there's nothing on live that we can get on our other screen here. So it's all focused on this one. He's still down on the deck. He's sat up, but they're looking at his eyes. And they're placing the hands on the temple, trying to move his jawline. Stoke and Preston North End is currently 0-0. Stoke and Preston North End 0-0. Yeah, and as we know, same old as over Christmas. A lot of games being postponed. But yeah, what was I saying? We cover games from all over the world, and almost 7 days a week. Maybe not 7 days a week, but almost. And on the Saturday and Sunday, we cover 3 or 4 per day. So it's a very, very busy weekend. And we do the Saturday live scores. We bring you all those as they come in, with a live Soccer Saturday show as well between 3 and 5 before we move on to the next game. So we're just getting replays right now. I mean, there's only been one great chance, and it was a great save by Allsop. Carroll with that header. There we are. 5 clean sheets in his previous 8 championship starts for Ryan Allsop. And at the moment, Reading are down to 10 men. He's come off onto the sidelines. They're just waiting for him to get checked out, and then they'll be back up to full capacity. Of that, I'm sure. You can see the injury on the screen there behind me. We're back underway. It's with the back 4 of Derby County. Back to the goalkeeper. Good 25 yards outside of his goal. No. Mm-hmm. And here come Reading down that left-hand side once again. They've had a lot of joy in this first half down that left-hand side. They are being pushed back though. We haven't seen that 11th player come back on for Reading as of yet. Now the possession has turned around a little bit. Derby County with 56 possession. 56% possession. So the tables have been turned, but only slightly. All the way back to the Derby County goalkeeper. So 24th and 21st position. So there's only 3 positions in the table that separate in the Championship these 2 teams. Derby County definitely before that massive points deduction were up there amongst the playoffs, and definitely looking at those playoffs, which at the moment are going to be dominated by the likes of Fulham, Bournemouth, West Bromwich Albion up at the top. Played in field. Here come Derby County, centre of the park, on a run now. Picks up the tempo. He's got space out wide. Takes a deflection. Oh, it was a right-footed shot from 13 yards out. And on the way through, came off the defender. Goalkeeper diving down to his near post and put it behind for a corner kick. That could have gone anywhere off that deflection, as we know. Okay, so we've got a corner kick, this time out on the far right-hand side to Derby County. 32 minutes on the clock, still 0-0. It's turned into a pretty even Stevens. Reading sort of dominated the first 15 minutes, and Derby County have been slow to wake up, but now they are awake. So it's a corner kick out on the far right hand side. It's going to be whipped in, left-footed, plenty of runners into that penalty area, the edge of the 6-yard box, and it's headed over the top from 3 yards out. It's still in. And it's gone out for a throw, and out near the corner flag, down on this near left-hand side. William, whoa, hello, my friend. Great to see you. Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to you, my friend. I know it's been and gone, but we haven't seen you since, I don't think. So, Merry Christmas. So it's a throw-in out on this near left-hand side by the corner flag to Derby County. A lot of movement on the edge of that box. Nice little step over. They are having to go backwards, and they do, all the way back inside their own half now, Derby County. That little attack came to nothing once again. Tell you what, if they'd have just got somebody off that corner, inside that 6-yard box, it would have been 1-0 to the away team. But here they come again on the edge of the area. Plays it forward, cut back, there's nobody there. Oh, you absolute donkey. He took it to the byline, cut it back to the middle of the 6-yard box, and there's not one Derby County player there. All it would have taken was a flick of a hair and it would have been in the back of the net. Nobody bloody there. Nobody there for Derby County. Unbelievable. It's chances that you miss like that come back and bite you on the backside. And that should have been 1-0. I mean, it should have been 1-1, but, you know, a great save by Allsop from Carroll's header. But what a chance there for Derby County. They're just not putting the players in the right places at the right time, and they're going to be punished for it. Okay, cleared downfield over the halfway line. Reading on the attack once again. Derby County win it back inside that centre circle. Now they bring it over out onto this near left-hand side. 4 in advance. Down towards the corner flag. Can he get the cross in? There's only 2 inside that box. Get more bodies in. Now there's 4 on the edge of the area. And there's 4 bodies then. They didn't put it into the penalty area. Now you've got a second chance. Down that left-hand side again. Get that cross in. Takes a deflection. Goalkeeper slides at his front post, and it's going to go out for a corner kick down on this left-hand side. He couldn't keep the ball in there, the goalkeeper. As the cross came in left-footed, it came off the heel of the defender. Well played by Knight down that left-hand side. They've just got to get the crosses in a little bit quicker. If they can take that tempo up just another 5, 6, 7%, it could make all the difference to the away team. Don't forget, Wayne Rooney is not on the sidelines at the moment. He is in isolation. So everything is having to be transmitted. Right, so it's a corner kick down on this left-hand side. It's going to be taken right-footed. So it's going to be an in-swinger. He's holding his hands. He's like, oh, who am I aiming for? Who am I aiming for? It comes in right-footed, too close to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper punches it away on the edge of his area. Takes another deflection. The same handball. And the referee's he's not going to have it. He's going to give a corner kick instead. So it's another corner down the left-hand side. But it was a right-footed shot from about 14 yards out. Goalkeeper comes and punches it. What Derby County have got to do is they've got to block off that defender, block off that goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's getting to it every single time. If they can get somebody stood in front of him, block his exit out of the 6-yard box, then they'll be able to make a difference. Another corner, this time taken short. Chipped in towards the back post. Goalkeeper gets to it again. Why are they not listening to me? Why are they not bloody listening to me? It's basic stuff. If the goalkeeper is getting to every single cross, block the bloody goalkeeper off, man. It's basics. Damn it, Janet. Okay, it's going to be a goal kick, man. Actually, it's going to be a free kick for an offside, not a goal kick. Cheers. Free kick to Reading on the edge of their own penalty area. It's going to be taken by the goalkeeper. 37 minutes on the clock. Still, this deadlock has not been broken. It's not that we've not had the chances. It's just then, you know, Derby County. Oh, and there we go. There we go. What a beauty. Bloody get in. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Tell you what, 25 yards out. Right footed across the face of the goalkeeper. Top left-hand corner, and Reading take the lead. The Reading fans go absolutely crazy. They run over to the Derby fans, and they're giving it all that. Unbelievable. There you go. What did I just say? They're going to get punished. Derby County are going to get punished. They didn't close him down. He was 25 yards out and he had all the space in the world. From the free kick, the goalkeeper took it. One touch, makes the space. Top right-hand corner. Perfectly placed, perfectly executed. And Reading take the lead. So, the Royals in front. Derby County. The Donkeys, not the Rams. Sorted out, guys. Wayne Rooney will be pulling out all of those hair extensions that he had put in. Unbelievable. Great strike. Right footed. Goalkeeper didn't stick a chance. And the Canadian scores. Number 23, Junior. Great goal. Great goal. I called it, didn't I? I called it. They had chance after chance after chance. They weren't doing the basics up front, Derby County. And now they're behind. And I did say the deadlock hadn't been broken. Okay, now it has. 38 minutes and it is 1-0 to the home team. The Reading fans are partying. They haven't seen their team play at home for over a month now. And what a welcome back for the Reading fans. Get in there. Well, Kidderminster, I hope you're watching. You've got, and it wasn't even Carroll. If Kidderminster can block off that goalkeeper on their attacks, on their set pieces, then they've got a chance. But that was a stonker of a goal, and you've got to give it to Reading. Pure class, pure class. Okay, so 6 minutes to go to half-time. How will Derby County react to this? What will the Rams do? They've got to change. They've got to change something. They've got to go back to basics, because what they're not doing is the basics, and that's what's costing them right now. So the assistant's there. He's out on the sideline for the Rams, and he's screaming out. He's screaming out. Tell you what, mate, I'd take them back to play school and get them to start all over again. Okay, Cheryl, cheer for both. Why not? We are. 5 minutes to go. I tell you what, they could. Derby could definitely do with the equaliser. They do not want to go in at half time. It's a good job that it's not Wayne Rooney that's going to be in the dressing room, because if I was Wayne Rooney, I would have a sore throat after the half-time team talk, because it's the play in the final third has been awful by Derby County, and they only just got that 2-1 win against Stoke. Only just got it. And Reading lost in their previous game 1-0 to West Bromwich Albion, which I did say, I was talking to Sarah earlier, and I said to her, you know, for them to only lose 1-0 against the Baggies was a really good result, because, you know, West Bromwich Albion have been pretty impressive in most games. And there we go. There's a throw-in. An absolute diabolical throw-in there. Derby County seem to have lost their way and lost their heads at this moment in time. That literally went from, just looking at that goal again, that literally went from the free kick the goalkeeper took just outside his own penalty area, up over the top of the defenders, picked up, he brought it down, brought it infield, back of the net. So 3 touches from goalkeeper to back of the net. You know, as a team, Derby County cannot play like that. Otherwise, it will not be the Great Escape. You know, I mean, there's still another 40-odd minutes to play. You know, 48 minutes to play in this game of normal time. So anything can happen. There's still a long, long way to go. But they've got to sort out their play in the final third. You know, maybe it's overconfidence with Derby at the moment because, like I said, but here they come. First attack since going a goal behind. 30 yards from goal. Right-footed shot. And he almost hit the corner flag. Knight. Yeah, good night, Knight. Go to sleep. Took a deflection. So I take that back. Took a deflection. It's going to be a corner kick. Knight tried a right-footed shot from about 23 yards out. Took a deflection. It's going to be a corner kick, but out on the far right-hand side. Can they get this equaliser before half-time? They shouldn't be 1-0 down anyway. It's only their own, you know, cock-ups that's caused them to be a goal down at the moment. They've got to get bodies in there. There's 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Get it to him. Left-footed cross. In it comes. Free header. 7 yards out. He puts it over the crossbar. Ah, my life. Derby County. Completely unmarked, which is great news for Kidderminster once again. But, yeah, free header there. Yeah, I won't tell you what he said. Plange, he scored twice or 3 times in the last 2-3 games, Plange. And he wasn't anywhere near close there. In fact, one of his own forwards put him off. Honey Pie, great to see you. Happy New Year, darling. And Merry Christmas. I know it's been and gone, but Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas. I hope you had a fantastic one, and it's great to see you back. It's great to be back, full stop, simple as. Cheryl, that's cold. Cheryl, that's cold. -7. Wow. Okay, 1.5 minutes to go of normal time in this half. We did have a couple of injuries. We'll probably get about 2 to 3 minutes of injury time. It's with the Reading goalkeeper. He's going to run that clock down. Just over 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. But I reckon there should be at least 3 minutes at the end of this first half. And then Derby County have got to sort it out with that team talk at half time and get their act together. Got to pull the socks up. You know, I wouldn't say it's the tempo because this first half has been pretty fast by both teams. You know, they're both playing at a great pace. But at the end of the day, it's just been Reading that have been far more clinical. What is that goalkeeper doing? Oh my goodness me. And the Derby County goalkeeper keeping hold of the ball nearly gave it away inside his own penalty area there. He was put under a lot of pressure by Carroll, I think it was. And we get our first yellow card of the game. And it goes to Reading. Yellow card there for Reading. Oh, and it was Loren that picked up the yellow card, the number 28. But that's taken 45 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is the fourth official going to give? I say it should be 2-3 minutes because of that head injury. So it's with Derby County, 35 yards from goal, out on the far right-hand side. Still the fourth official hasn't held up his board. And here come Derby County on the edge of the area. Goes down under a challenge. Referee should have played it earlier. Referee doesn't give the free kick. And now Derby County have to play it all the way back to their own goalkeeper who plays it out onto the right-hand side. The fourth official holds up his board and he's going to give 3 minutes. So I did call it 3 minutes. We've already had 30 seconds of injury time at the end of this first half. He's got space out on the left-hand side. Derby County whips it into penalty area again. Nobody there waiting to put it into the back of the net. Bloody hell. Chance after chance after chance for Derby County across the face of the goal and they're not putting it in the correct place for the players, man. Here they come again. On the edge of the area. They're messing about with it. Get it. And it's going to be an easy clearance. And it is going to be an easy clearance for Reading. Is that Mike?
No, my fix.
My fix?
My fix. Yeah.
My fix?
Yes.
My fix? A very warm welcome. Mega little shout out to My Fix. It is 1-0 to Reading with a minute and 30 seconds to go of injury time. Derby County in the last 10 minutes have had 80% possession, dominating possession. But every time they're in that final third or around that penalty area, and even inside that penalty area, failed to put in a decisive pass that can get a clinical finish. But here they come down the right-hand side with Knight. And he played too much of it. He's played too much of it. It is going to be a throw-in to Derby County, about 35 yards from goal. Out on the right-hand side, I can see somebody is running. There's a boot on the middle of the pitch. Somebody's lost a boot, but they're carrying on playing. Has the referee picked it up? No, it's still on the pitch. So somebody's playing with only one boot on. Okay, we've got 1 minute left, guys. We've got 1 minute of this first half. The home team at the 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 Stadium leading by 1-0. And what a goal it was by Junior. He was about 25, 23 yards out. And he hit it across the face of the goalkeeper from the edge of the box. And an absolute stormer. But here come Derby County, looking for that equaliser before half-time. Slides over again. They've got the wrong studs in. They really have. Every time. They look like 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 on the pitch right now. Every Derby County. They should have frocks on. Here come Reading. Inside that centre circle. Get ready for that final countdown, guys. Don't forget, we're going to be back in 15 minutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. We've had the 48 minutes. We've had that 3 minutes of injury time waiting for the referee. He blows the whistle. What will Derby County do? They've been on a great run. 3 wins out of the last 3, but they are behind with only 45 minutes. They have to provide. They have to do this great escape this season. They've had all their points deducted. They're bottom of the table. Reading are 21st in the league. Every point is going to count for these two teams. Guys, there's going to be a little video of our travel tour taste. We've got a travel channel coming up. We'll have a bit of music and we'll be back at the 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 Stadium for the second half of these two excellent teams. See you soon. Can we have some volume?
We've got volume.
You said you can't hear me.
They're saying
Okay.
can't hear you.
Right, okay.
Should.
Great.
Audio's on.
Audio should be on. Can you hear me now, guys?
Should be able to.
Can you hear me? Thumbs up? Yes, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Do let Sarah know in the live chat. So we are underway. We're 1 minute into this second half, and Derby County have it all to do in the second half. So let's see what they can do. Let's see if they can come from behind and extend that last 3 games of winning up to 4.
Kim says your son is trying to eat you.
I know, Kim, I'm alive. Kim, a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope it went well for you and all your family and everybody else out there as well. Malcolm Howes, great to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, let's check out Reading, before we face them on Saturday. They have picked up 1 yellow card, but I'm telling you what, right now, Malcolm, they are looking very, very strong and dangerous in every single area of the pitch. So Kidderminster, if they are going to get a result on Saturday, which I sincerely hope and pray they will have to be on their A game. 110, 150%. But there's still a long way to go. 43 minutes to go in this game. Can Derby County come back from behind? They're on the attack now, down that left-hand side. Like I said, attacking the goal to my right-hand side. They've only had 1 real chance in that first half, and it could have easily been 2-0 to Reading, the Royals, because Carroll got a fantastic header in, but it was an equally fantastic save by Allsop, going down to his right-hand side with a one-handed save in that first half. So let's see what happens in this second half. I'm sure Wayne Rooney had an input and a cross from the right-hand side. Are we going to get a corner kick? No, we've got an offside. What a Derby County playing at. It is their final ball into the penalty area. Every single time that's letting them down. Absolutely crazy. I don't know what they're playing at. We have got a Derby County player warming up down those sidelines. So it looks like it's Travel Morrison. Travel. It's because it's got number 11. My eyesight ain't great. Ravel Morrison looks like he might be coming on very, very soon for Derby County. Let's see if he can make a difference. And it's a free kick to Derby just inside their own half, inside this near right-hand side. Carroll giving that one away. He has been the main, although it wasn't him that scored, he has been the main target man on every set piece. Every piece of play, every single cross, every corner, every free kick. They've been aiming for Carroll. Very predictable indeed. But, you know, at the moment it's working. Maybe he's there to pull the defenders away, so that frees up more space for the rest of them. Okay, we've got a score update, and Stoke have just taken the lead against Preston North End. Wilmot in the 46th minute for Stoke there in the Championship, and it's a good break inside the penalty area, into the box, and there's nobody there again. From the right-hand side, it was a great cross from about 10 yards out for Derby County. Nice little break, played inside, centre of the pitch, out onto the right-hand side of the park. Cross right-footed, but there was nobody there on the edge of the 6-yard box except a defender who puts it behind for a corner kick. They're just a little bit too slow getting into that penalty area. They've got to get onto the edge of that 6-yard box sooner, quicker, faster. Every single time, because the speed for them is not working at the moment. We've got a corner kick out on the far right hand side. It's going to be a whipped in left-footed corner kick to Derby County. There's 4 players now around the goalkeeper, and they didn't even get past the first defender this time.
Kim says Rooney needs to get his boots on to give Derby a chance.
Oh, absolutely, Kim. Rooney really does. Unfortunately, Wayne Rooney is in isolation, whips into the penalty area, right-footed from the left-hand side, and it's an easy take for the goalkeeper in the Reading goal. But yeah, unfortunately, Wayne Rooney is still in isolation. God bless him. So he's having to do everything via link, and it's going to be a throw-in out on this right-hand side to Derby County. Derby County in the second half, with 6 minutes in, have started the stronger of the two teams, which is exactly what they needed to do, because their performance in the first half wasn't endearing at all. So it's back with the Derby County goalkeeper. I mean, the goal was amazing, you know, and you've got to take your hat off to Junior for putting it in the back of the net from where he did. Wasn't the goalkeeper's fault, also.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. It is unfortunate. I like Wayne Rooney, obviously ex-Man U, there you go, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Guys, don't forget, talking about Man U, after this game, we've got Manchester United against Wolverhampton Wanderers. That's going to be an absolute stonker from Old Trafford on this Monday bank holiday. So hopefully it will be full to the rafters. There'll be tons of atmosphere, which means there'll be tons of energy, which means there'll be tons of goal mouth action along the way. Out into this near right-hand side with Derby County, still stuck inside their own half. Got to make an impact in this second half. They only created that one chance, which I told you about in the first half, and it's not good enough. It's not good enough. If they're to escape relegation this season, they've got to continue the form that they found in the last 3 games. Last game, beat Stoke 2-1. Reading only lost by 1-0 to high-flying West Bromwich Albion in their previous game. Next up for Reading, they will be away in the Championship against Middlesbrough. And Derby County will be at home to Sheffield United, who have turned things around this season. They got off to a terrible start. Edge of the area, left-footed shot and a good clearance there by the central defender of Reading. Didn't even make its way into the box, that shot. Up to the halfway line now come Reading. A little bit more pace in the game. I mean, the first half was, played at a really, really high, good speed, good tempo, plenty of movement off and on the ball. And the second half has started that way as well. But it's just not falling for Derby County at the moment. The last 10 minutes of that first half, if some of you guys weren't here, 80% of the possession went to Derby County, the Rams. I'll just give you a little bit of a feedback on that. If the score stays like this, Reading did start the day in 21st position. They're now in 19th position. This would be their 9th win of the season. 3 draws and 11 losses should it stay like this. And that will take them on to 24 points. Starting the day, obviously, on 21 points. Reading on the attack, trying to play it through, and a massive defensive mistake there, but Derby County just managed to clear it up. Yep, gave that about 4 minutes ago. Yep, okay. And it's with the centre-back for Derby County, up over the halfway line. Nice neat pass out onto the right-hand side. Ball going from right to left. Played out onto this right wing. Can he get the cross in? 2 defenders around him, trying to close him down onto the edge of the area. Tries to step through. It's got space. Knocks it back. It's going to be a free shot and a great one-handed save. 4 yards out. Oh, what a save by the goalkeeper. Now he's chipped over towards the back post and there's going to be a foul. And what a chance. But what a save by the Reading goalkeeper, Southwood, keeping them in this game and keeping their noses in front by that 1-0. But it was great play down this near right-hand side. Nice neat 1-2, then a right-footed shot. Goalkeeper diving to his right-hand side. It was going into the centre of the net, about 2 foot off the floor, and the goalkeeper just got enough on it to keep it out the back of the net, and then the defenders managed to clear the job. It was actually his forearm he hit. What a chance. The best chance of the game for Derby County. And what a save. Okay, we're going to see a few substitutions now. And I think it's coming in the way of Derby County. It is. I've just seen the dark blue shorts. Derby County in all dark blue. And obviously the Royals in their blue and white stripes. But what a chance for an equaliser there. And what an amazing save. Credit where credit's due. Yep. So this would be the 8th defeat of the season for Derby County. So on comes the number 13. Just about, well, he's still waiting. He's getting some final instructions. 4th officials just getting his board ready. So on the 56th minute of this game, and the Royals out on this near left-hand side have got a free kick. It's whipped in, left-footed towards the penalty spot. Header comes in, back across the face of goal. Right-footed shot, it's in the back of the net through the goalkeeper's legs. That's it, it's all over for Derby County. What a goal. What a goal. Reading 2 goals to the good. 56 minutes on the clock. And another complete cock-up in the defence there. straight through the goalkeeper's legs, nutmegs the goalkeeper, and this will be, and it's certainly looking that way, I just said it will be the 8th defeat of the season from the free kick. The first goal came from a free kick. Headed back across the face goal, picked up on the back post, hit it right-footed down into the ground, through the goalkeeper's legs on the front post, and that doubles the lead, and it should, I mean, there's still, what have we got? We've still got another 34 minutes to go, but that should seal all 3 points today for Reading and the Royals, and they will come to Kidderminster, to Loughborough on Saturday in the FA Cup with their heads held high and their tails up. So Kidderminster have got a real battle. They're going to be in big, big trouble. And it's Junior that gets his second goal of the game. It's his third goal in the Championship this season. And he's got 2 today. He's only scored one other one today. And now the substitution has been made by Derby County. But off goes Forsyth. And on comes 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. I don't think it's going to make any difference. They've been absolutely outplayed. And Plange has gone off and on comes Colin. So a double substitution there, guys, by Derby County. They're 2 goals down with 33 minutes to go. And they are in street without a paddle. Gav, hello. Great to see you, my friend. How you doing? I hope you had a fantastic Christmas and I hope you had a wicked New Year. It's great to see you and I hope everything is going really well. For all you and your friends and family. If you're a Reading fan, it's going well. If you're a Kiddie fan, it's not looking good. And if you're a Derby fan, it's looking even bloody worse right now because they are being battered. They just had a great chance. Two free kicks. And I must say, that first free kick that led to the first goal was taken in a completely different place. So the first goal technically should never have been allowed. But you can't argue with that second one. And Derby County have it all to do. You know, what can Wayne Rooney's men? Because they are being rammed right up the jacksie right now. The Rams are being rammed by the Royals. No, there's something there, isn't there? I'm not going to say that one again. They're being rammed by a Royal. Oh, my goodness me. Anyway, here come the Royals down that left-hand side. Nicely cut out inside centre of the pitch. Up towards halfway line. Derby County have 32 minutes to save this. Here they come. It's 4-on-4. 30 yards from goal. He's got to play it now into the penalty area. He does. And I think he was offside. He puts it into the back of the net. It's not going to count. And he strolled offside once again. And finally, they get the ball into the back of the net. But bloody hell, lo and behold, he's offside. It was easy. It was easy. That just held the ball far too long. Yeah, man, he's about 3 foot offside. And he shouldn't have been because he could see along the line. I don't understand why forwards do that. It was Knight, the number 7. What can Derby County do now? I ask you. There won't be any pride going back to Pride Park tonight if it stays like this. All 3 points will stay down in the south. Straight through the goalkeeper's legs, right-footed from 4 yards out, nutmeg the goalkeeper. You weren't going to miss from there. Nemo. Yeah, exactly, Nemo. Bloody Rooney's fault, isn't it, mate? Isn't it, my friend? Yeah, absolutely. I ask you. But here come Derby County down that left-hand side. There's only one in advance. He steps, goes round 1 defender, round 2 defender, overhits it and he goes behind for a goal kick. The super sub there in 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, he's just come on and, you know, he skinned 2 defenders. There's 1 person in the penalty area. He had nobody to pass to. What are Derby County thinking about? What are they doing? Wayne Rooney just needs to get on the phone to his bloody assistants and say, sort out this pile of pathetic performance in the final third, because what you're doing, we've got another score update. It is now Stoke City 1, Preston North End 1. Potts has just equalised for Preston North End in the 59th minute of that game. So all to play for there. Not a lot to play for here, it must be said. I just fear for Kidderminster Harriers on Saturday now, because if Reading turn up and play like this, Kidderminster are going to go down big style, and that's going to break a lot of hearts, including mine. You know, they're going to have technically, we needed Reading to lose this because then their minds will be on the relegation battle. This will lift them out of that. Well, it already has. They're up into 19th place now. From 21st to 19th, they're out of the relegation battle at the moment, which will take a little bit of weight off. Here come Derby County down the left-hand side. 2 to aim for inside the box. Great defending by the right back. Gets it cleared out onto the right-hand side. Just can't get it in that final third, can they? I mean, it's weird because in the second half, Derby County have put a little bit more energy, a little bit more gusto into their play, and they've conceded again. Do you know what I mean? I don't get it. Well, I do get it. I know exactly what they're doing wrong, but... And here comes Derby County again. Chipped in towards the boxes. Finds the central defender who clears it with ease. He could have put a blindfold on and still cleared it. Down the right hand side again, trying to get the ball into the penalty area. Takes a deflection. It's going to be a throw in about 32 yards from goal out on this right hand side to Derby County. The Rams have got to do something, and now the Royals are going to make a substitution. They've got all 3 points wrapped up here. You know, they can rest their good players ready for Kidderminster on Saturday. This is not what we needed. This is not what we wanted as Kidderminster area supporters. Grimsby Town 0, Halifax Town 1. There we go. Oh, and he's tried to chip the goalkeeper. Oh, and it's just over the crossbar from the right-hand side. He saw the goalkeeper off of his line. He apologises to his teammates. Hey, but it's worth a try. It's worth a try. It was the number 2. Saw the goalkeeper, and I tell you what, he was only about a foot or two over the crossbar. We've seen him go in. We've seen him go in. Look what happened to Shilton and Brazil in the World Cup. Many moons ago. Now I'm showing my age. And we're going to get another substitution, the third substitution for Derby County as well. They've just got a gamble now. Take off all your defenders, stick on 10 forwards, and just bloody go for it. You're 2-0 down, man. You're going to be relegated. Derby County dominating that possession, but doing absolutely nothing with it. Failing to penetrate that back four every single time. Now they're playing it across their own back four with the full back. Plays it out into the left-hand side, up to the halfway line with the left back. Looking for space in front of him. Rides the challenge, brings the ball away. Going backwards. Reading pushing them back the whole time, not giving them any space. There's only one Reading player inside that Derby County half now. Reading win it back inside centre circle. Now they begin to push players forwards. Derby County seal it back. Nice turn. He's got space out on the right hand side. He's played it to the wrong one. He has played it to the right hand side. Cross comes in. Terrible cross to the front post. Did it take a deflection on the way through? It did. It's going to be a corner kick out on the right hand side. Southwood couldn't keep that in. So Knight with the cross there. Takes a deflection on the way through. And it goes out for a corner kick to Derby County out on this near right-hand side. If they can get one back with 26 minutes to go, then they're back in this game. And it is anybody's. We're going to get a couple of substitutions. Are they going to make them now? It looks like they are. The linesman's just held up his flag. Yep. And Derby... No, it's going to be the Royals. Reading are going to make a substitution. And Halovic comes off. And Femi Aziz comes on. The Englishman... Femi Aziz. Hey, Matness Gamer, get in there. 700 smackaroos. Okay, we've got this corner kick now. It's going to be whipped in, left-footed. They've just got to chuck everything at Reading now, including the kitchen sink and their Porsche. In it comes, and it's straight to the defenders, man. Well defended by Reading. Really strong at the back. You know... But Derby County, their delivery near 90% of the time, not 99, but 90% of the time, Derby County's final ball, their deliveries have been absolutely awful. It's a good job they don't bloody work for Royal Mail. Their delivery is nearly as bad as Amazon, I'm telling you, or DPD. No, somebody's beeping. Don't worry about that. And here they come down that right-hand side. Takes it to the byline, whips it back, doesn't find any Derby County player. Now it's out onto the left-hand side, inside the penalty area, and his first touch let him down, but Derby County, 30 yards from goal, but he's being pushed backwards, out on the far left-hand side, and he has to go all the way back to the halfway line. Again, it's that play inside that final third. Said it time and time again, 66 minutes on the clock now. Time is ticking away, 2 goals behind. And they've got to be careful they don't get caught on the break. Now Derby County, they concede a third. It would be curtains. It would be the final nail in the coffin. And bit of play action by Carroll. He's down on the floor, rolling around. Come on, don't let the ponytail get the better of you. Yeah, let's have a look at that again. He got his toe trod on. Completely accidental, so he's back up on his feet. He's fine. He's fine. That's a shame. And Jason Knight goes off. Ravel Morrison, finally the Jamaican comes on for the Irishman. So Jason Knight is off and Morrison comes on. That's that Discord, man. It's taken off. I've been doing that. Okay, and it's with the goalkeeper for Derby County, trying to play it quickly up over the top onto the right hand side. Quick pass into the penalty area, high into the air, picked up on the edge of the area. Both the Derby County players on the edge of the area, getting in each other's way out on the far left hand side, and then they give it straight back to Reading. They win it back, 35 yards from goal, centre of the park. Oh, he looked like he was teeing up a long shot there, but he wasn't going to get it. Tries to play it through, flick back over the top. That's going to go all the way through to Southwood, and he does. He picks it up, and another chance is wasted by the Rams. The Rams are being run rampant. 2 goals down. Reading have looked really, really good. Really impressive. I can't pick a fault anywhere on the pitch at all. And trust me, today, guys, I've been looking. I really have been looking. Got Derby County, number 6, down at the moment. He's holding the right side of his head. Is that the sub that's just come on? And the goalkeeper's just been handed a message. All shot. The Derby County goalkeeper has just been handed a message. He's tucking it inside his sock. I think it's a letter from Santa saying, no, you've just let in 2 goals. You ain't getting anything next year. Yeah. And that was Carroll, actually. Let's have a look at that again. They're calling him over. I tell you what, if VAR step in, Carroll could be in some trouble here. I want to see that in slow-mo. Carroll went up into the air with the number 6. Number 6 went down. Give Carroll his due. He did call on the trainers straight away. I mean, all the players are on the sideline now, getting some instructions, taking on water. What's gone on? 21 minutes to go. 21 minutes to go. Just taking, we're going to stop in play, guys, because of that head injury, and we're just looking at the 2 Reading goals. Again, both of them coming from free kicks, and just awful defending by the Rams. You can see on the screen behind me that injury. Still waiting for play to get underway. 20 minutes to go. 2-0 to the Rams. Jagielka that's down. He's up on his feet. Looks like he might have picked up a cut above his left eye. He's just getting an iron on it at the moment. Cold iron. I want to have a look at that. Don't forget, guys, Wednesday we've got the semi-final, first leg of the Caribbean Cup. Chelsea against Tottenham Hotspur. So Wednesday night we'll be covering that one. And then we are up to Kidderminster, so there won't be any football for 3 or 4 days because we will be away up in Kidderminster for the FA Cup. Woohoo! So 𝓣𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, just a hold up in play. It's been about 3 minutes now.
Oh, Gav just found out I've got copyright strike.
Gav, no way, brother. That, what was that on? That absolutely sucks, yeah. We've had, I think, 2 on here. Yeah. And it, doesn't it? We took a ton of videos down. Absolutely. Probably about 20 or 30 at least. No, probably about 30 or 40. And we're back underway, guys. We're back underway. 17 minutes on the clock. 18 minutes for Derby County to salvage something like... salvage anything from this. Can't even see... The way that they're playing at the moment, can't even see Derby County getting a draw, unfortunately, for Wayne Rooney's men. So the... Derby County on the ball, giving it away. They pick it back up, they win it out on this near right hand side. Don't worry about it. Out on the right hand side, it goes in between 2 defenders into the penalty area. Tries to play it across the face of goal, and again, great defending by Dan. If only he was literally 6 yards from goal. Tried to play it across that 6-yard box, and the last defender, Dan, he stepped in between 2 defenders. Great play down this right hand side. And that could have been a goal. That could have been one back. But they have got this corner kick. It's out on this near right hand side. It's going to be another in swinger. They've got to get the bodies in there. They've got to get that delivery in. In it comes. Can they make a difference this time? No, it's headed away once again onto the edge of the area. Headed back in. Back out onto the edge of the area. Headed back out onto the left hand side with Derby County. 25 yards from goal. Out on the right hand side this time, laying it back 30 yards from goal. They've got to get it onto the edge of the penalty area. Trying to tee up a shot. Too far out. 35 yards from goal. Being pushed all the way back. Every single Reading player is back defending right now. They don't want to concede in the 73rd minute. Trying to play the 1-2 in, and then Derby County give it straight back to Reading. I tell you what. Honestly, I don't get Derby County. I don't understand it. We've covered them a few times this season, and they've been lethal in the final third. I haven't seen them this season play that badly in the final third. They've just won a free kick, which they take, and they go backwards. That was a chance for them to whip it into the 18-yard box, and they decided to go backwards with 16 minutes to go in this game, and still trailing by 2-0. They've been completely outplayed, and they just cannot find a way. The Reading defence have been so solid, so strong, and now here come Derby County. He steps into the penalty area. He's over on it. The bounce just won't fall for him. It takes a deflection off the goalkeeper. Still inside the penalty area, out on the left-hand side. Plays it back, and it just didn't fall for him. I tell you what, that ball could have gone anywhere. 6 yards out, and it was bouncing off the goalkeeper, hit the defender's legs, and then Reading finally get it clear. I tell you, when Lady looks against you, she really is against you. I mean, that should have gone in. That should have gone in, and it should have been 2-1. But there you go. Again, they've had 2 good chances now in this second half. Here they come again. He tries a right-footed shot, and it almost went under the goalkeeper's legs. Tell you what, the goalkeeper, that could have been embarrassing, man. He went down onto his knees. It slipped through his 2 fingers, and it hit his legs, and then he landed back on top of it. What a shot by Ravel, I think it was. Yeah, right-footed shot. He slipped as he hit it as well. Ravel slipped as he hit it, and it almost went in between the goalkeeper's legs. That would have been really embarrassing. Took a double deflection. We're looking at that previous chance just a few moments ago, and, you know, they nutmegged the Derby County goalkeeper, and then the Reading goalkeeper could have been nutmegged as well, but it came off of his legs and went back into his arms. So again, it's all down to luck, isn't it? Because some days when luck is on your side, that is it. Guys, if you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget we've got Man United against Wolverhampton Wanderers coming up at 5:30 this evening. We'll be going live with that very, very soon after this one finishes. With Derby County now inside their own half. They've got to move it, and they've got to move that ball quick. Time is ticking away. 14 minutes to go. Still trailing by 2 goals. Junior with both goals. Okay, Gav. No worries, man. No worries. It sucks though, doesn't it, brother? You can appeal them, but it's a long process and it's a lot of hassle. Yeah. You're right. If you release it again, Gav, you'll probably be okay. It's not. It doesn't. Some of the thing, like I said, we've had a couple and they haven't made any sense whatsoever. It's like, what? Hey? You see other channels using exactly the same thing. Right-footed shot! Oh, and he's dragged it wide. Right-footed shot. Derby County gravel again. This time it goes high and wide. It was about 28 yards out. And it was all the time, all the way, squealing to the right-hand side of that goal. Referee's just having a word with the goalkeeper there. Sherwood. Southwood, should I say? Sherwood. Thinking of Nottingham, aren't I? So it's going to be a throw-in out on this near right-hand side. Derby County with 1 shot on target. How can they say Reading have had one shot on target, yet they've scored 2 goals? How can it be 1 shot on target? Well, they've just completely ballsed up. Well done, Sky. They're 2-0 up, and they've only had 1 shot on target. Work that one out. Sky get it wrong once again, and they employ professionals. Love it, love it. And here come Reading down that right-hand side. Reading haven't really had the ball in the Derby half, but here they come again. It's whipped in right-footed, and the header this time goes wide by Carroll. And it could have easily have been 3. He climbed above the defender from 8 yards out, but he just placed his header to the far right-hand side of the woodwork. Good cross in there from right to left towards the penalty spot. Okay, it's out on that left-hand side. Derby County on the attack. 12 minutes to go inside the Reading half. The clock is ticking. 3 points are drifting away. And they're going to stay down south if it stays like this. This will lift them out of that relegation battle. They will be extremely happy bunnies when they come to Kidderminster on Saturday. Okay, right-footed into the penalty area. And it's headed behind by Derby County once again. Poor header. Poor header. Such a shame. Such a shame. But I tell you what, Reading have been fantastic all over the pitch. In every single position, they have dominated. Second half, Derby County have had the better of them, possession-wise, and they've kept Reading inside their own half a lot. But the Reading defence has been absolutely solid. Great foundation for Reading to build on for the rest of the season, this game, I'm telling you. If Reading carry on playing like this for the rest of the season, they're going to be looking at top 10 spot. And that is without a doubt. Out on the right-hand side, here come Reading once again. It's only about the 3rd time they've been inside the Derby County half in the second half, but they've done what they've had to do. They've been clinical in that final third. They put the ball in the back of the net twice, and it's all about the points. Derby County down that left-hand side. Good ball over the top. There's only one in advance. They're not putting players forward. He's got 1 to aim for. Corner kick. I'm glad it went out for a corner. Corner kick to Derby County out on that far left-hand side, because there was only 1 Derby County player inside that penalty area for him to aim for then. It's a great break down the left-hand side. He's done really well, the number 36, since he's come on. So let's see what they can do with the corner. Tell you what, if they can get one back with 9 minutes to go, it will be a real tense 9 minutes for those home fans here at the Majesty Stadium today. It's about half full. Outswinger this time towards a penalty spot. Did it take a deflection on the way through? It's headed back out onto the far left-hand side, looking to get it back into that box. Derby County have got to get it in there. There's 3 bodies in there. Good defending onto the edge of the area. Shot takes a deflection. And Reading get it clear once again. Derby County pick it up 32 yards from goal. Playing it out onto this right-hand side. He's got space to get the cross in. 3 to aim for. Takes another deflection. They cannot get through that wall of blue and white stripes tonight. Every time Derby County try to put a pass in, a cross in to that 18-yard box, it is only met with a blue and white stripe. Here's another chance. Chipped into the box. Saying handball. Referee says play on. Didn't give it. And now Reading can break down that left-hand side. Nice interception. That was vital by Derby County because he could have been away and it could have been a 2-on-1 there for Reading. But Derby County win it back onto the edge of the area. Still on the edge of the area. Chipping it in towards the box. Picked up. Tries to lay it back. Too short. Plays it too short. And it's brought away down the right-hand side. And now it's 3-on-3. Here come Reading. Inside. Oh, and that could be a sending off. He's been brought down. Is he going to say the last man? No, it's a yellow card. I didn't think he was the last man. And Derby County give away a free kick out on the right-hand side. The captain goes down for Reading. He was on his way. He picked up the tempo. He picked up his pace. And he was pulling away from Davis there. And Davis had no choice but to cut across him with his right foot. But he picked up a yellow card for his troubles. But it did stop the Reading captain in his stride. Curtis Davis, that's his 3rd yellow card of the season for Derby County. 3 more and he'll get a suspension. Good position, 33 yards from goal, out on the far right-hand side. Free kick to Reading. Don't forget, both of their goals came from free kicks. Carroll, no doubt, will be the target once again on that back post. There's not one defender picking him up. What are they doing? Derby County, there's still not one defender there. They didn't aim for him. They went for the edge of the 6-yard box and it's headed clear. It's going to be a throw-in in line with the penalty spot to Reading out on that far right-hand side. We've got another score update and Preston North End have come from behind. They were losing 1-0 to Stoke at the beginning of the second half and Preston now lead by 2-1 with only 7 minutes to play in that game. Preston North End look like they're going to take all 3 points away from home against the Potters of Stoke City up in the Midlands. I've just dropped my pen. I don't need it, but out on the far right hand side goes out for a goal kick and 6.5 minutes to go plus injury time, and we did get a fair bit of injury during the second half. Here come Derby County, still stuck inside their own half. They've got to get it forward and they've got to get it forward quick. Nemo says
Was just on loan.
Yeah, he's on loan at the moment. He's on loan, and Andy Carroll is on loan. He went on a 2-month loan in November, and the Reading are looking to get it extended. It's up for extension now, but he's just there on loan. He went in November. We've got an injury. Let's have a look at that. It's the Reading number. I can't see. They're not going to show me. They're not going to tell me. It's the Reading number 23. It's gone down. He's back on his feet. It's absolutely fine. It's a shame. 5 minutes to go. Derby County. Derby County won their last 3 games. It's not going to happen today. Not unless they can pull something out of the magician's hat. Here they come on, out on the right-hand side. It's a good ball. Right turns inside. And he's laid it back. He should have played it across the 6-yard box. They're just making the wrong decisions at the wrong time every single time, Derby County. And it's paid dividends for Reading. Guys, if you haven't already, it's into the penalty area. Chance for Derby County and another great defensive play by Dan. Once again, twice in this second half, in the last 20 minutes, Dan has saved Reading's skin. He really, really has. He slid in there. The shot was coming in towards the front post, right-footed. Looked like it was going off into the back of the net, and it just came off Dan's knee. It's going to be a corner kick down on this near right-hand side. Guys, please smash that thumbs up. If you want to join in the live chat, hit that subscribe. Hit it anyway. The cross comes in, left-footed towards the front post. Easy clearance for Reading. Once again, played back out onto the right-hand side. Another cross comes in. It's too close to goalkeeper. Goalkeeper drops it. It's in the back of the net. Is it going to be given? It is given with 4 minutes to go. Italy... He is going to give it, and Derby County have pulled one back. There was a scramble 4 yards out, and the Derby County fans are going crazy. I'm not sure whether we're going to get a VAR. The goalkeeper came for it. This time, the goalkeeper completely missed it. Was whipped in, left-footed, good headed clearance, played back out. He's still onside. They're looking at that. Then it's whipped in again, left-footed, goalkeeper, straight through the hands of the goalkeeper, and just behind him, headed in at the back post. Oh, my goodness me, massive goalkeeping error. And it's into the back of the net. It's 2-1. This is going to be a really tense last 3 minutes for those Royals fans. And here come Derby County, inside their own half, up inside that centre circle. On the halfway line, Derby County out onto the near right-hand side. If you're a Royals fan, you'll be biting your fingernails now. Can the Royals hold on for the last 3.5 minutes of this game? Plus, I reckon we should get at least 4 to 5 minutes of injury time because of that injury. He's got space out on the right-hand side, 20 yards from goal with Derby County, getting ready to get it into the penalty area. There's 5 waiting. Nice neat 1-2. Plays it back onto the edge of the area, 20 yards from goal, towards the byline, looking to get the cross in from the right-hand side. Now the cross does come in. Goalkeeper comes once again. He's got to make sure that he punches it. Takes a deflection. Oh, and a left-footed shot into the area, and he puts it over the crossbar. Open goal, and he puts it over the crossbar. Should have been 2-2, could have been 2-2, would have been 2-2, and he just couldn't keep it down. What an absolute cock-up by Derby County. There you go. Game on, guys. Game on. A left-footed volley, man. Edge of the area. The goalkeeper was out of the game. Crazy scenes here at the Majesty Stadium today. If it stays like this, don't forget this will be the 9th win of the season for Reading and the 8th defeat of the season for Derby County. It's going to be a goal kick, 2 minutes to go, plus any added time. This goalkeeper is going to take all the time in the world. Right-footed, downfield, over the halfway line it goes. Derby County win the header. It's going to be a throw-in, 35 yards from goal, out on this right-hand side to Derby County. Can they get that equaliser in the last minute and a half of normal time? Oh, man, we're going to get a substitution by the looks of it. We've got to stop him playing. Kazim with a goal. Well, Colin won 3 goals in his last 3 championship appearances. He was one of the substitutes. Why did they wait so long to bring him on? And Derby County looking to secure that defence with another substitution there. Onto the edge area, Derby County. The Royals win it back. Now the Royals can break inside the centre circle. It's 3-on-3. Plays it out onto the right-hand side. He's through on goal. Right-footed shot. This could be it. Oh, at the back of the net. I thought it was in the back of the net, but it went round the back. Oh, my goodness me, and I thought it was 3-1. I thought it was 3-1, guys. And he takes the goal kick quickly. Derby County with the centre-back up towards that halfway line, inside the centre circle, out onto this near left-hand side, still inside their own half. Into the final minute of normal time we go, 30 seconds on the clock. What can Derby County do? Still on the halfway line. They've got to get forward, and they've got to get forward now. They've got to move that ball quicker, sharper, faster, more precise. Out onto the right-hand side. They've got to make a break, and they've got to make it now. They're running out of time. 25 seconds to go of normal time. What will that fourth official give? And I tell you what, if he gives anything less than 4 to 5 minutes, then that is absolute BS. But we'll wait and see. He got it right in the first half, in my eyes. Could this be all 3 points going to Reading? They will go with their tails and their heads held high. It's out on the left-hand side. Cross comes in across the face of the penalty area, and there's nobody there, and a good clearance by the central defender. It's going to be a throw-in. No, it wasn't. It was Carroll that cleared it, actually. And 5 minutes, I do believe. 5 minutes it is. So, 5 minutes of injury time. I think he's got that about right. Here come Derby County inside that centre circle. They've got 5 minutes to get a point out of this game. Can they do the unbelievable and come back just like Preston North End did? It's out on this near right hand side. Cross comes into the penalty area. Header comes in, it's in the back of the net, and it's 2-2. They've gone from behind, and it's Davies. It's 2-2. What an amazing game. They were 2-0 down just 10 minutes ago, and now it is 2-2. The Derby County fans go crazy. Can they do the unbelievable and steal it? They're on the back foot, and the Derby County fans are going crazy. Oh my goodness me, and that changes everything in the table. I'll keep you up to date with the table as soon as I get an update. They were in 21st, they went up to 19th, and now they're going to be back in that relegation battle. Four goals in this game. Absolutely unbelievable stuff here at the Majestic Stadium, and that has silenced the home fans. Unbelievable. What a header from 8 yards out, bottom left-hand corner. Goalkeeper stood there, didn't stand a chance. Wasn't the goalkeeper's fault. He got in between the two defenders, smashed his header, and it is 2-2 with 3.5 minutes to go. Oh, can one of these two teams steal it in the final 3 minutes? Look at that man, shaking like a leaf.
Go on.
Shh, the microphone's on. What a game, unbelievable. I thought it was all over for Derby County. It might still be. Anybody can steal this game now. Unbelievable scenes here at the Majestic Stadium. I tell you what, it's about half full, so I reckon there's probably around, I don't know, about 12,000, 13,000 fans inside the stadium. And if you're a neutral, you definitely got your money's worth here today. But what a comeback by Wayne Rooney's men. I know he's not there. And here come Reading in the final minute. It's over the top of the goalkeeper and it's just wide. Oh my goodness me, it was crossed from left to right over onto the edge of the 6-yard box on the right hand side. Headed back across goal, but just over the top of the net. And it was Curtis Davies, his 4th goal in the Championship. Davies with his 4th goal of the season. Great play, and what are Derby County doing? Don't throw it away now, playing it back to their goalkeeper with Derby County out on the left-hand side. Now Reading are pushing them back once again with the Derby County goalkeeper, right-footed, clears it downfield, up over the halfway line. We've got just over 2 minutes to go, guys. What an end to this game. I said if you're a Royals fan and you've got nails, you'll be biting them. I was bloody well right. And here come Derby County once again. Oh, he's over it, the pass. Can he get hold of it? He does. Oh, and he goes down, he goes down, he goes down. They're looking for a penalty and the referee's waved it away once again. There's no bloody VAR here or to sleep. I'd like to see that in slow motion, but it's now on the halfway line with the Royals. Ball is bouncing around like a nutcase or a cat on a hot tin roof right now. Let's have a look at that pass down that right-hand side again. Was that a foul? Was that a foul? Can't see the contact. Can't see the contact. I'm not going to comment on that, but that easily could have been a penalty. I've seen them given to Derby County with 1.5 minutes to go. It is 2-2. Here come the Royals. It's inside that Derby County, 30 yards from the Derby County. What a comeback on the halfway line. I can't even keep up with it. It's moving that fast, guys. Derby County inside their own half. And that's a foul. It's a free kick to Derby County. Royals has stood over it. He's trying to get him to... The goalkeeper's coming out. He wants to take it. It's about 35 yards from their own goal. He's urging everybody forward. We're into the final minute. Can Derby County, with this free kick, it's got to go 60, 70 yards to get into that penalty area. But could they do the unbelievable and come from 2 goals down? We've got 40 seconds to go. Goalkeeper's going to take the free kick. Up it goes towards that penalty area. Derby County, it's flicked on, it's bouncing around. Derby County on the edge of the penalty area. The Royals have a chance, they play it back, get it clear. This is going to finish, we've got 30 seconds. It's going to go out for a throw-in to Derby. Derby want to get on with it. It's out on this right-hand side. He's got to get it forward, and he's got to get it forward now. He doesn't. He goes backwards, plays it across field, inside the centre circle, out onto the left-hand side. 15 seconds to go. Get ready for that final countdown. It looks like it's going to finish all even Stevens here today at the Majestic Stadium with Derby County coming from behind. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've had the added 5 minutes of injury time. We did have a goal, so we may get an extra minute. It's going to be a free kick. It's going to be a card. Which way's it gone? It's a yellow card. And Reading have got a free kick on the halfway line. Reading have got a free kick. Nathan Byrne, the Englishman, picks up his 6th yellow card of the season. That means he'll be suspended for the game against Sheffield United. 30 seconds to go. Man of the match, Curtis Davis. I couldn't have called it. Yeah, well done, Curtis Davis. He's got the equaliser, but it could all be for nothing. The free kick comes in by Reading onto the edge of the area. It's bouncing around on the edge of the area. It's still on the edge of the area. Now Reading give it away. And now Derby County break down the right-hand side. He's not going to reach it. And it's going to go out. And I think the referee's going to blow the whistle. 96 minutes. In 96 minutes have been playing. 96 minutes. We've had 1 minute extra. We might get a penalty here. We might get a penalty here to Reading in the last minute. It looks like it's handball. The VAR hasn't stepped in. And I think... And it's finished, guys. No, it hasn't. Hang on, bear with me. It has. It's all finished. 2-2. Unbelievable. And I'm going to say this now. I think Reading should have had a penalty right at the end. It was definitely handball. Whether it was accidental or not is here nor there. But I think Reading should have had a penalty right at the death there and could have possibly won it. They might have missed it. It might have been saved. Who knows? At the end of the day. So Reading are back down in 21st. They share the spoils. It is the 4th draw of the season for Reading and the 11th for Derby. Unbelievable. They are the draw specialist, Derby County. But what a game it's been here this afternoon at the Majesty Stadium. Absolutely unbelievable action from the Championship once again. Now, I just hope that Manchester United against Wolves lives up to this one. Guys, I want to say a huge thank you to each and every single one of you. I hope that you're with me for the next game. This has been Sarah. I've been Glenn. You've been amazing. See you shortly.